Hello, YouTube people. Best way to start the day is to tear down a juicer away. Here I have newer model one. Later we will disassemble older model. This one is complete in box and with everything. So I'll try to test it to see if everything is in working order. So of course it's been since working fine, but why did someone throw it away? Let's find out. It's rust, of course it's rust. So let's tear it down. To open it, I'll start with these 4 screws from the bottom side. After removing them, there are a couple of screws holding power cable. So after removing them, I need to remove this round thingy. I tried everything, but in the end, hammer works. I don't know what to tell you, but hammer works. You can remove then this plastic ring, remove those 3 screws, and motor should pop out. Of course there are a few more screws. I'll show you. There are few holding the security switches, and there are few screws under the speed selector, as you can see in a video. After removing all those screws, everything is out, and as you can see, it's very simple design. You have speed selector and 2 security switches. After you put the container, the first switch is engaged, and after you put the top cover of container, the second switch is engaged and motor will spin. It's a security feature, so you don't mess things up in the kitchen. It's very simple design. This is close-up of a motor. It's time to check out the older version of juicer. This one does not have power cable, so I will not test it. Let's see what's different with this one. You also have a top container and bottom part of the container, so there is of course also security switches. As you can see in this part of video, those tabs from bottom and upper part are security switches. The motor will not start until you put all the containers. After removing all the screws from the bottom side, you can see one is hidden under the plastic plug. We can try to open this juicer. It's totally different design. It's a little bit sticky from the stuff, but after jiggling I can open it up. As you can see, this design is totally different. There are no security switches, there are just one switch and plastic tabs. Until you put all the containers, you cannot engage the main switch. Now it's the part to remove this plastic thingy. I tried to remove plastic plug and holding pin, but it's also not budging. So of course you know what is time for. It's time for hammer. And if with hammer, of course, it's easy to remove it. There is a little bit of nasty stuff there, but after removing that plug, you can remove the motor from its enclosure, and as you can see, there is fewer things in this one. But the motor is in its own plastic enclosure. So if you want to repurpose this AC motor for some project. It's very useful to have this feature because it will keep the dust from the motor, or in this case the liquids from the motor. Winding from one side is to direct it to the one direction rotation. Thank you for watching this short video. I hope you liked it, and of course you know what to do.